That's what panned out a few deliveries back, but he was well in. That was important. Inside the crease once again. During the space, use the crease to very good effect. Offside, not quite timed, but he gets it away from the man, diving him it off for a welcome boundary. Now this time getting good connection. More importantly, played in the gap, was in the air for some time. Exactly what he was doing. Good pad flow. Long new Bronchi. Good try in the end, but really wide of the feet. Oh, that's Castle. Striking timber, the captain himself. And Kabul losing. Not a great shot attempted. After that boundary from Luke Ronchi. Yeah, a bit too paced, we heard the wicket would be on that occasion. It's short, it's held up, and he's through the shot before the balls arrive. He clean on back, does stay down a little bit, does grip a little bit in the pitch. But you have to say, should have probably done a bit better than that, Luke Ronchi. The head was towards where the ball was going, wasn't watching it. And Muhammad Nabi, well, never shows too much emotion, but he's got a wicket. And Luke Ronchi gone for 11, 19 for 2 now, Kabul. He's a wizard in place with Colin Ingram. He's done it all around the world. It's one of these simulators, Berg. Make no mistake. That I think he can do is the faced forefront and late inclusion for the Balkh Legends. Not playing today, 12th man today. Surely Alistair doesn't look the same wicket. Pelter. The ball was coming nicely. Here the ball just gripping the surface, stopping a bit. Probably even 160, 170 should be a decent score. If Kabul can manage that, they still have batting left. They have depth in the batting lineup. Yeah, you make a good point. I think the key here is not to be too greedy. It's not the same wicket as the other night. We haven't really seen evidence much. Maybe it'll come down a bit later. But I do think it's considerably less of a batting wicket or batting was shot, just not a good delivery. Deserved to be put away. A half tracker really. And he quickly rocked back and was able to hit it away through mid-wicket, front of square. Not a great delivery to end what was a decent over up to that stage.
Yeah, right, because especially he had a slip in place and the line not to be on the off stump. Going to be changing bowling. Rice Ashraf coming on for the pavilion end. Place of the cap. Mohammad Nabi just to go wicket. 26 wickets for him in his T20 career. Got me pretty decent. 6.37.
On the money straight away, Marwais. Painter for Afghanistan over their actions and sometimes makes it very different. Bowlers you can pick up very easily. Other bowlers just struggle with someone because of the way they get into their the way they deliver the ball at the crease.
He's not the basic kind, and definitely the batsman will have to observe what our fielders with the off on the hander.
Okay, Witt's not going to miss him. Yes, he's played a lovely, lovely stroke.
And that's a majestic strike. Was in the air, but he knew exactly what he was doing. Just making a bit of room for himself. A lot of power in that stroke as well. Good back flop. The bat speed was tremendous. Racing across the turf. Rocking to the fence. 9 of 7.
Change of pace up in the air, gone! What a good piece of bowling. Marwais has come back. He could easily have crumbled in the situation, bowling to Colin Ingram. But he's thought through the pressure. He's turned up with the slower ball. And Colin Ingram hasn't picked it. All he's done is hit it straight to cover.
Yeah, and Gulbadin taking a good catch as well.
For 3. We're under pressure here. Make no mistake. Here comes the hero of last night, Laurie Evans. Can he repeat the dose? Comes in a very sort of similar situation. All to do here for Kabul because they're spotted by that change of pace. A little off-cutter from Marwais. And all Colin Ingram can do is muscle it straight to Gulbadin Naib at cover. Trying to get it up and over. Not able to get the elevation. And, well, he struck. And he's very, very delighted with what he's been able to achieve there.
Yeah, he's had the last laugh, isn't it? Because he was hit for a 4. Nice boundary by Ingram, and then changing the pace. Once again trying the seam shot, Ingram. But finding the fielder, Gulbadin, and good neat catch as well from him. Advance into the crease now. He's really batted well, especially yesterday. He had confidence, but remember, this is a different game. He's got to start from the scratch. Well, Legends will be very happy with the kind of start they have got. First power play, you pick up 3 or 4 wickets. It's always crucial, always important.
Stays a bit low, but he's off the mark. Laurie Evans guides it down to third man. End of 5, 53 for 3. Far from the ideal start for Kabul after they were put into bat. 3 early successes for Balkh. And Lachlan coming into the attack now from the Sharjah club end. The most experienced players in the Australian Big Bash League. Cherry Sharma alongside me. Good evening, Cherry.
Good evening, Brian. Not very clever by Kabul. I must say Mohammad Nabi bowled very well, these two overs. But the others have been not spectacular. We've got some blame on the Kabul. They were rejoicing excessively after that terrific chase yesterday, but it's been poor so far. 3 for 3.
It's more like it though, from Laurie Evans, taking up where he left off yesterday evening. A pleasing drive through the offside for a couple.
What a knock yesterday. Wow. Laurie Evans is a revelation. Of course, he's done it for many teams in the past, but here he is again. He's playing your first game.
A bit of whippage over the onside. Couple of runs for Javed Ahmadi, the end of the over. 47 for 3.
Big score. Exactly what he did yesterday.
You also know partnership. Partnership is the only thing and you can see score is not too bad. If they got a wins, maybe they can get the score above 150, maybe 150, 160 will be fair enough on this wicket. It's a wide delivery. If you see both teams, they're only using one spinner. He's the captain. Would you believe that?
Yeah, right, and we saw with Nangarhar the kind of variety they had in the bowling, especially this surface. We saw Mohammad Nabi bowling the first over, getting a bit of turn as well. Exactly what Alistair and I were discussing, that something on this surface for the spinners. You're right, after that of the seamers.
Seamers are doing actually right, and they're hitting the thick hard, and they're not giving any room to the batsman. And Javed will be looking for the boundary because he's a batsman. If he misses few dot balls, and he will try to hit you on the cover. Because this is his favorite area. And Gulbadin that's what I was talking, and he got it out.
That, what do you call commentators, because playing straight to the hand of the fielder out there, trying to drive it, not able to keep it down. Probably wanted to get the elevation right. Ahmadi, in the process, he's got to walk back. Kabul losing the 4th wicket. Knife striking, just coming out of the crease. It was a slow delivery as well. He's delighted. He's a very decent all-rounder. Fourth wicket falling, Ahmadi out for 21. It's 73 for 4.
Mentioned player like this, he will try to hit you through the cover. Shahidullah is the next batsman, and he's one of the best youngsters in the team. As an emergent player, he scored a lot of runs domestic in last Shmagiza in Afghanistan, Kabul. And he's a player, he can hit and he can rotate the strike.
Yeah, almost the same way as Colin Ingram got out, because there was also slow delivery. Ball just getting the surface. Got to be very careful driving on the front foot. The first one hard, running back for the second. That's good running. Showing the intensity in running on that occasion. Opening this account as well. Shahidullah with those couple of runs. if you're not getting those fours or those big shots, always important to rotate the strike, run the first one hard.
Yeah, correct. I agree with you. On this kind of surface, you have to rotate the strike, and as much as you can, you run half too fast and try to get 2 runs if it's possible. And I think Nabi is also maybe saying to his bowler that do some varieties and variations. That's why Gulbadin is applying every after single deliveries. And most of them,
At the end of the over as well, 76 for 4. Losing the toss, batting first, Kabul. Well, didn't have a great start. They lost early wickets. Luke Ronchi out for 11. Zula for 7. But they got a start out for 21. Depend on demands. He's got on 23 or 26. Of course, the captain Rashid alongside him. So, very different wicket. Whether you see the game that was played yesterday, match number 1. And this kind of surface, probably even 160, 170 should be a decent score.
yeah, it's will be very good score because if you see the batsmen, they're struggling a bit, and bowlers are using their pace very well. Like variation is the most important thing right now, because they don't have any spinners. Only Nabi is the main spinner in the team, and rest of the other bowlers they're doing their good job, mixing their pace.
I mean, you played a lot for Afghanistan. Now, in such a scenario, when you picked up early wickets, you've done well as a side. As a bowler, what's your thinking? What's the thing that's going in your mind?
On wicket like this, I always try to mix my line and length and the variations because we played a lot of matches in Sharjah, and this is a wicket like you cannot take any chances on it because you have to mix your line and length, especially in T20. And right now, the Bulls team is doing so well.
And that's important because exactly what you got to do is not to dribble as a bowler. You got to all those Yorker lengths and those variations, those slow deliveries. We've seen the Seamers pick up a few wickets so far in this innings with that slower stuff. Bowling that full delivery. Good thinking, mixing his pace as well, his length as
आ
well.
खोल के आए
Yeah, he's a very
आ
good line and length and he have a lot of experience. One of the best bowler in Big Bash League in Australia. He's delivering his performance and experience here, and he's mixing his line and length. The variations he got, the best one, especially the change of pace. It's very difficult to judge. Rashid is struggling, and he's trying to get a single, but he can't make it.
Isn't giving much room to Rashid Khan. Probably that's what he's looking for. He's not giving much room to him to free his arms. Exactly what Rashid is looking. This time, of course,
81 for 5, 13 overs, and they're struggling here, Kabul. They're going to need to try and get something done in these last few overs. But the Habanamis did just when they looked like getting seem to lose a wicket. Having said that, Laurie Evans is still there, and as long as he's still there, there's still an opportunity to build a score. Crashed away on the leg on the offside square, and a welcome boundary moves him on to 28.
He's on fire and he's in such a good form. That's what they're looking for. At least if they get a runs on every single ball, they rotate the strike, maybe they can get some good runs. As much they miss the dot balls, it will be very difficult and pressure will be on Kabul Zwanan team. And some of them have to take a risk to hit the ball. Right now they have to go like for another 3 overs to rotate the strike and just wait for the bad deliveries. And wicket is not that much as yesterday, we've mentioned before. It's not coming properly on the bat and you cannot take any risk. The way Evans is batting, he's doing so well because he's batting with a straight bat. So he's not taking any chances or any cross shot. He just wait for the bad deliveries.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, that's exactly what they've got to do. Just make sure that they keep rotating the strike, and whenever they get the opportunity. One of them has gone for more than 8 to the over, and that's how well the Balkh Legend side have bowled wickets at crucial intervals as well. Flays it away through the offside. It gets there so quickly they're not able to come back for 2. Gulbadin Naib has taken 1 wicket, conceded 13 thus far in his spell. You know him pretty well. What's he going to be trying to do in this particular situation? I mean,
Gulbadin right now he's using his skills. The most important thing is he's mixing the ball, like his variations, changing the pace. Oh, that's a bad delivery. You cannot bowl here to Rashid. He will pick you up for the boundary easily. 4 runs.
yeah, not a great delivery. The idea was right, change of pace, trying to bowl it up the back of the hand, but it was ill-directed, and all he had to do, Rashid Khan, was get a bit of bat on it and help it up and over the man at short fine leg. Very wayward, down the leg side, got its just rewards.
Rashid is doing so well, rotating the strike, and they have to keep like this for another 2 overs maybe. They can try after 16 overs and target maybe 1 over. At least they need a big over to get a target around 150 or 150 plus. But the bowling of Balkh team is too good, and they're mixing their pace and they're using proper line and length. They're not giving any width to the batsman. That's a 1 runs. It's a long on.
He's always fancied himself as a bit of a batsman, Rashid Khan, and it's the opportunity in this tournament to bat a little higher up the order. And saw glimpses of that yesterday evening, came in, played a swashbuckling little cameo, and well, today a little more circumspect, but showing glimpses of what he's capable of doing.
I will tell you something about Rashid. When he was playing club cricket, he was an opener batsman. He wasn't a bowler. Maybe you don't know that. So right now he's a legend, and everybody knows him as a bowler. But he used to a batsman in early stages, like when he used to play club cricket.
There we go. I bet you many of our viewers out there didn't know that as well. You definitely see that he knows exactly how to hold the bat the right way around and knows what he's doing out there. 9 off the over, 15 bowled, 98 for 5.
Beaten over from here gets Kabul up to 138. I reckon they'd want to be closer to 138. I reckon they'd want to be closer to 150. It's not going to be an easy proposition with 5 overs to go, particularly when this man to the attack. Outstanding stuff from him. Look at that, it was 2 for 15. And bear in mind that part of that was due power play.
Well, on an average, Brian, off spinners are treated very badly in white ball cricket by the right-handers and tonked all over the place. It's very difficult for them to keep runs down. So all by the right-handers and tonked all over the place. It's very difficult for them to keep runs down. So all things considered, Mohammad Nabi has been fabulous today.
He'd be calling a leg side wide, but not out, says the umpire, and no wide given.
The keeper went halfway down the pitch after taking the catch. I mean, it's no indication of it being fair, but just the interest levels there.
Actually, looks as though it's come off the wrist. Yes, it's come off the wrist. Absolutely convinced.
Oh, terrific dive by the veteran. Still a few inches short. And Rashid lets him know what he thinks about that effort.
Brings up the 100. Nabi doing his impression of Superman. It means his cape at the back of his trousers there.
Okay, is this a bird? Is this a plane? No, it's Nabi.
Look at this. He's giving absolutely nothing away in this over once more. This has been a terrific spell of bowling from the captain, leading front. Showing his skills really, because Mr. Campbell was talking about his bowling various leagues around the world. I've seen him open the bowling that time in Australia for the Melbourne Renegades. Basically, he just ends up bowling arm balls there. Here, he's really trying to give the ball a rip. Much more responsive surface, of course. Should be a couple. Just 5 runs off that over from Mohammad Nabi. 103 for 5. Nice mix, that attack, isn't it? Mohammad Nabi, he's bowled out now with his 4 overs, but we've got Aftab Alam, then there's Ashraf, the veteran, then Lachlan, tons of experience there, and Ravi Bopara with his cutters and medium paces, Gulbadin Naib, the all-rounder. I suppose if you're going to be critical, you'd say, well, do with maybe a wrist spinner.
Yeah, they're certainly in favour, aren't they? Flavour of modern day cricket wrist spinners. Some of them doing really well. Rashid Khan, an example. But Mohammad Nabi, 200 wickets, 181st match. Very good economy rate, below 7. We'll take that any day. Another terrific performance today. So Aftab. And will that carry the hand? No, no fielder there. Just above extra cover inside the circle. So that's very well struck indeed. And I was wondering, I'd said about 6 overs ago or so, Brian, that Laurie Evans will probably climb into a much better strike rate, but he's taken 6 overs to get going again. He's still only about 100 though. Strike rate, that is.
Not easy conditions these, though. Complete contrast to last night with the ball holding in the surface. He finds that fog boundary over the offside. Good response from Tabalan to Yorker.
Yeah, I was about to mention that it's also the lengths that the bowlers are bowled. They haven't given too many boundary or obvious boundary balls, just making it that much more difficult. Now, losing those 3 early wickets, there's no doubt that the Kabul team just sat back a bit and said, well, let's not lose too many wickets here. but the bowling, the length particularly, has been very impressive. I also remember saying that Rashid will probably have to play a big hand with the bat, so there we go. His certainly skills with the bat have been called upon by his team.
Just look at those bowlers, though, talking about the lengths they bowled. So much experience in that lineup. Carved square for 4. Rashid Khan getting in on the act with a fog boundary.
I wonder if he opened the face of the blade a bit, or whether he caught the outside half, but it's dead to the boundary. Can't blame the bowler, once again very full, and if that had gone straight ahead, probably only for a single, went square for a wonderful boundary, a fog maximum 4.
And out on the point boundary, only had about 5 or 10 metres to make to his left, but that ball raced away. So is this the start of a little bit of momentum finally for Kabul?
It's about time, isn't it? Well, they've got 5 wickets in hand. These two, of course, must carry on for the next 2 or 3 overs. I wonder when they'll explode. Now, it may go straight to hand, but it does go over the boundary line. That's a very welcome fog, maximum 6. Rashid Khan again, great bat speed.
That was terrific, wasn't it? He actually cleared one of the tallest players in the side down on the 3rd man boundary, Ben Lockman. Opening the face of the bat as he slashed hard, deliberately hitting the ball up. Goodness me, that hit the boundary board really hard. Catch it, thought after Alam, but Lachlan just needed a step ladder.
In fact, Aftab had his hands cupped, saying, "Yeah, why? Yeah, I mean, just getting into the plan there. The catch wasn't to be."
End of the over, 15 from it, 118 for 5. It's now the best partnership of the innings thus far, much needed too. They came together. Kabul were really a whole heap of trouble. But, Rashid Khan hit that 6 in the previous over. He thought he'd got a boundary off the last ball as well. A metre either side of the fielder at mid-wicket, and he would have got it.
He was lining it up with his left hand, saying, just a little more. But from what I remember, we saw the batting lineup a short while back, and Musa yesterday hit a couple of big 6s, and he got run out, sadly. And that left Laurie Evans with a lot more to do, but he's still to come. Oh, here's another big one. And it's onto the tent. Wow. The roof of the stadium. The ball does come down, but that's a fabulous fog, maximum 6.
One of the bigger 6s I've seen here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. I remember Mohammed Nabi doing that against Australia a few years ago, digging onto those tents. The stands at that far end. It'll be 6 on pretty much any ground in the world.
Well, that cloth has to be pretty strong to withstand this onslaught. Great extension. Down on one knee, and the slash comes in as well. Oh, again, sped to the boundary, so they are powering it on now.
50 partnership in just 37 balls. Look at the wrist work there from Laurie Evans to get the ball backward as square. It's his half century too, 42 balls. Back-to-back half centuries for Evans. Really clever batting. Almost like a hockey shot, that.
They couldn't time this one. So back-to-back 50s. Of course, the strike rate very different today. Almost 200 yesterday during the chase. They just shows there's a different kind of pressure when you're batting first. You don't want to throw your wicket away. When you're chasing, I suppose you have no choice but to keep going hard at a high score. A little easier now on Rashid, because if he just looks for the single and gets Laurie Evans on strike, it might serve the purpose, but maybe they're running short on time and both will swing.
Tense faces there in the Kabul dressing room. Oh, goodness me, Laurie Evans. That is out of the stadium. There's some accommodation blocks under that stand, and if anyone's gone to bed early, they'll be woken up by that fog maximum 6. New balls, please.
6-4-1-1-6. Laurie Evans is showing his caliber. Picked the length up very quickly, threw his bat at it. The carpenter ensures he has a good stick and hasn't served him well. Middle of the bat. Oh, he enjoyed that. He knew it was going to go over the roof and into, as you say, there's some housing there. Wake up.
Find a ball now that is roughly 18 overs old, or looks 18 overs old, but after some punishment from Laurie Evans, any ball would look like the dogs had it.
Oh, this is terrific. The acceleration that we were waiting for. Of course, they only have about 2 overs or so to go. But that could produce... Oh, there it is. Somebody go fetch it. At your own peril, of course.
Well spotted by our cameraman. So that's the outdoor nets over there as well. Luckily no one was practicing there at the moment.
Rude interruption. But here we go. Last ball of this over. Oh, and there we go. Another ball deposited outside the stadium. This is bigger still. Or perhaps the same spot. Well, the best way to try and find a ball is hit another one in the same direction. 18 gone, 142 for 5.
Lachlan, most successful bowler in the history of the Australian Big Bash League, leading wicket taker there. How many times he's come up against a player like Laurie Evans, though? 24 runs off that last over.
So here we are, the big sixes. Is that the last one? Didn't you look at it? Knew exactly where it was going. Well, here's a lesson, keeping your head down.
Persisting with that fullish length, opting not to try and roll the cutters into the surface.
So 12 balls to go. I suspect we're looking at 170 or so, maybe even 175. Rashid will do well to just... No, I was about to say take the single. Forget about it. He goes for a big fog maximum himself. Clubs it over to the left, to the right, or long on.
This is terrific stuff, isn't it? It really is. Rashid Khan and Laurie Evans, they've now added 72 in 42 balls, and they really have got their foot on the floor. Just batting it over wide long on, Rashid Khan, and then slashes it over extra cover for 4 more. Another fog maximum. This is brutal. The 150's up now. The last 50's come in no time at all.
Robbie Bopara was sent for a few runs earlier, but I don't think he was prepared for this. So one wide of long on, the other thrashed into the cover region. Was I suggesting that maybe he should take a single and give Laurie Evans the strike? Forget about it.
Look at that, the last 50 coming up in just 17 balls. It's been brutal.
So, excuse me, what about the pitch then? We talk about, oh, slow and dodgy and tricky. Maybe not. Oh, this could be the biggest one of the night. Rush it. Well over the roof of the stadium. That's on the road. And, this is some magnificent hitting. Laurie Evans, you can do it. I can do it bigger and better.
Just imagine driving along University Road there outside the Sharjah Cricket Stadium, and you're minding your own business. Maybe you've got the car radio on, and all of a sudden there's a white missile that comes your way.
Ravi Bopara, I hope he's admiring that. Wondering, what do I do next? Where do I bowl? What's going on here? It wasn't particularly bad in my previous overs, but 6-4-6 first three deliveries, all to rushing.
These two now, 82 they've added in 44 balls.
Did I say something about 170? Recalibrate. Where does he bowl? Full and straight. No, it's again a length ball, and again a fog. Maximum 6. How about that? 6-4, 6-6. Rashid Khan mentioned may have to contribute with the bat today. He heard me. This is fabulous.
Well, Ravi Bopara got that one all wrong. Length, medium pace, and at this stage of the innings, that's going to go the distance. Well caught in the dressing room as well. Oh, goodness me, that's another 6. 4 sixes in 5 balls. A pat of the chest from Rashid Khan, and that's his half century in just 23 deliveries. What an astonishing turnabout.
Well, this is only the start of the tournament, day 2, but that is the quickest 50 here in the Gul Bahar of Afghanistan Premier League, powered by Fogg. That's 3 Fogg maximum 6s in a row, consecutive. Rashid Khan, such an exhibition. Ravi Bopara can only smile ruefully and say, well, what do I do next? Ball full and straight, Ravi.
And Rashid Khan misses out 28 off that over, 170 for 5. In the last 2 overs. We've gone 6-4, 1-1, 6-6, 6-4, 6-6-6, and then a dot ball. Astonishing, and against 2 of the most experienced bowlers in 2020 cricket, Ben Lachlan and Ravi Bopara.
They've run into batsmen in form, so it's the Evans and Khan show here in Sharjah. If Rashid can get 28 off the last one in this final over, I'm sure Laurie Evans is looking to deposit a few more balls on the road outside the stadium. Not this time though. Will they take 2? Let's get it in the boundaries.
Tabalam, of course, was the death bowler for Afghanistan in the recent Asian Cup game against Pakistan. This is a recap of that brutal 6 that took Rashid Khan to his half century. He's the captain and he's leading from the front. Use the front leg just to go over the wicket, doesn't time it. This is good bowling from the death bowler against Pakistan. Of course, he came off second best against Shoaib Malik. Malik hit him for 4 and 6 in that last over. He was reduced to tears. But, that's the life of a death bowler, unfortunately.
Yeah, but he's done this very cleverly the last 2 balls. He does have this variety cross seam now. So we're going to see the short. I think he's double guessing himself now. What should I do here? But he thought we were off. No, it's Evans who is cramping, we think.
It's back-to-back games for Kabul. They played this time last night as well, of course. Bowled. Very well bowled indeed by Aftab Alam. So that's the end of the fun and games for this pair. 96 they added, Rashid Khan and Laurie Evans. Wonderful entertainment. A second half century in succession for Evans, who gets a pat from his captain as he walks off, but he's got to depart.
Well, our player of the match, in match number 1, the opening match of the APL, finally goes playing inside the line. Maybe there was a hint of movement, maybe not, but very well bowled. We talked about him being a specialist death bowler, and he has certainly struck. That may account for a few runs towards the end, but the team pulls it back. 64 from 47, 172 for 6.
Muslim Musa on strike. Jerry Sharma mentioned that last night he played a very entertaining cameo before he was run out. 17 from 7 balls with 2 sixes. Let's have a look at why he's here.
We'll get to see that wicket again, but I think by getting rid of Evans, might just have, and of course the 3 singles, they might have pulled it back by at least 10 runs or 15. And I wonder how crucial that will eventually be for the chasing team.
That's off the splice. Might be beneficial actually from a Kabul point of view. Indeed it is, because it allows them to come back for 2. If he timed that one, Rashid Khan would have gone straight to the fielder at long off. He restricted them to a single. So the good news as far as Kabul is concerned, Rashid's going to be on strike for the last ball.
Now, Rashid was very cross with himself. Hit his bat onto the pads a couple of times, saying low full toss, I should have sent it over the boundary ropes. But the commitment for the 2, you can argue this is the last couple of balls, so most players will do that. But Musa's commitment to the 2, running to what was the danger in, was fantastic to see.
Last ball. A helicopter shot from Rashid Khan up towards long on, just a single. Some good momentum there for Kabul at the end of their innings, and they finished with 176 for 6, having been put into bat. The captain Rashid Khan, 56 not out, just 27 deliveries, but a very good last over as well, it has to be said, from Aftab Alam, just to ensure that Kabul, their momentum isn't total going into the second innings of this match.
Well, the last over was certainly very well bowled, but momentum-wise, we've got to presume here that the Kabul team will be very pleased with the last 3 or 4 overs. They accelerated quite wildly and ended up with 176, which could be a winning score here, all things considered, but we still have to see what the Balkh team has in terms of batting. Well played, skipper Rashid Khan, who is certainly in the all-rounder mold here in the short-form cricket. Scores some very useful runs. Of course, he will come back and show his magic with his leg spin, of course, the wrong ones as well. So, Brian, 177 or so to win could be pretty challenging from what we've seen so far.
Yes, 73 runs from the last 4 overs, though. That's a tremendous recovery from Kabul, with Laurie Evans and Rashid Khan really pulling things round after, initially at least, it was a really strong bowling performance.
Just 4 extras. That goes on to show that it was a very disciplined bowling performance. Nabi was certainly the pick, but others bowled pretty well too. Just those 2 overs, really, the 18th and the 19th, going 52, meant a big difference. So Lachlan and Bobara going for plenty in the end, but Nabi and Aftab very well bowled, Nabi particularly, and also Naib, 1 for 21, we'll take that any day. Ashraf, 1 for 12 from only 2, and of course we wonder whether he should have got another over or 2, but the reputation of Lachlan and Bobara perhaps gave them those overs. Still, very well done, Kabul, to climb up to 176 after looking pretty hopeless. They lost their first 3 for not very much.
Let's go down pitch side. Hamid Hassan is down there. Let's find out who he's got with him.
Along with us, Gulbadin Naib. Gulbadin, څه فکر کوي موږ خو پاس خبرې وکړې چې په دې وکټ باندې 150 150 به ډېر رنز وي خو دلته 160 بیا ټارګټ شو څه فکر کوي په دې وکټ باندې دا رنز تاسو کوئ شئ چې چیسې کوي
واقعا د وکټ ته چې ګوري او وروسته ډیو غورځېده ګراوند باندې نو دغه لږ مشکل و بالر ته ځکه بال نه ګریپ کېږي لاس نو هغوی ډېره ښه لوبه وکړه په اینډ کې نو واقعا سکور خو اخري 2-3 اوره دوی ښه ولوبه ول نو انشاءالله دومره مشکل به نه وي چې پلان سره لاړ شو او پلان سره لوبه وکړو نو انشاءالله دا ټارګټ دومره نه ده
ستاسو بیټینګ لاین اپ هم ډېر ښه دی او څه پلان لرئ لکه څه فکر کوئ پرون هم چې کوم میچ ولیدلو په دویم میچ چې کوم شو هغه چې 213 رنزه ډېر زیات رنزونه چې کابل ځوانانو پوره کړل ستاسو څه فکر دی په دې وکټ باندې آیا تاسو به وکړی شئ چې دغه وکټ د پرون نه نسبتا چینج ده ډفرنټ ده
وکټ پرون نه نسبت ډېره چینج ده ښه ده چې بیټسمین ټایم په واخلي او واړه پارټنرشپ وسي نو دومره مشکل به نه وي لکه دا ټارګټ چیس کول نو انشاءالله خپل کوشش کوو څنګه زه خپل ټیم ته ګورم او بیټنګ اډر ته ګورم نو انشاءالله ریزلټ به ښه وي په اینډ کې
ډېره زیاته مننه او ښه چانس تاسو ته غواړو As we talk with Gulbadin and I ask him what will be the situation for you guys because we mentioned the score will be around 150, 160 will be more than enough, but they score 176. So he told me it's not that more than enough runs, but we can chase it if we can stick around in the crease. And the only things they need a partnership to get by end of this tournament, to finish the innings with some good runs. And they need some couple of partnerships. Thank you.
Well, thank you for the translation, Hamid. Very kind of you. I heard the word mushkil a few times, just indicating that it may not be that easy for the chasing team. So Gulbadin said, but also the nature of the pitch may be changing a bit as we go along, and perhaps there was an indication that it's getting easier to bat now later in the evening. So hopefully it'll work out for Balkh, but it's not going to be that easy. Oh, look at that. The last... Well, 17, 18, 19, magnificent.
In the last 4 overs, 73 runs coming in total, and well, Kabul getting a little bit of momentum right at the back end of their innings thanks to Rashid Khan and Laurie Evans. So, yeah, may well be a tough chase. A lot depends on the dew, I think. But this is what Balkh legends need then to win their first game of the tournament. 177 runs at a rate of 8.85 runs per over. Are they going to get that victory, or are Kabul going to secure a second win in successive evenings? Well, we'll find out very shortly. Hope you can join us when play resumes in a few minutes' time.
But it's out there.